The HealCode prospect widget is a way to put a form on your website that submits new customer information directly to your business's account on MindBody. This is a way for you to streamline and capture new potential prospects by collecting their name, email, phone number, and more directly from your website. So here we are on the HealCode dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and click Prospect Widgets since that's what we'll be working with today. Now I'm going to select the particular prospect widget I'd like to work with. So now I'm on the Prospect Widget settings page for the prospect widget that we've titled Public Website. On this page we can change the name of the widget, add or edit the email addresses of people that will be notified when someone submits information using our widget, manage our CSS file, and decide whether we'd like to display the business field or have a comment field so that customers can add any additional comments. Let's say that we want to add a new option to the referral section of our widget. I'd like to add friend as a referral option. So my first step is logging into my MindBody account, going to clients, then referral types. Once I'm on the referral page, I see all the options I am currently displaying on my widget. If the active checkbox is checked, that means that particular referral is active and showing up on our widget. So now I'll go up to where it says name and type in friend, since that's what I want my new referral option to be. Once I'm done, I'll make sure it's set as active and then click Add New Referral. We can see here that it's been added to our referral list successfully. Now we'll go back to our Prospect Widget settings page and click Preview. And there it is. Friend is now a referral option. If I decide I no longer want that as an option, all I have to do is uncheck Active next to its name in MindBody. Now let's say I want to add a new drop-down box to my prospect widget. I want to ask people filling out my prospect widget form how they feel today and give them a couple choices in which to answer. My first step is logging into my MindBody account and then going to Clients and then Client Indexes. Once I'm on this page, in the name text box, I want to type the prompt or question I'd like to ask my customer. In this case, I'll type, "How do you feel today?" I will then make sure it's set to active, and then I'll click the checkbox under Show in Consumer Mode. Then, all the way to the right, I'll click Add New Client Index. As you can see, the new client index question has been added to our list. Now to add a couple of options that our clients can choose when answering the How do you feel today question. First, we'll head over to Client, then down to Client Index Values, and click. The first step here is selecting the How do you feel today question from the drop-down menu. This tells the system that this is the question we'd like to add an option for. In this case, I'm going to add good as my first option. Make sure it's set to active, and then click Add New Index Value. You can see that it has added good at the bottom of the screen. Now I want to add another option, so I'll go back to the top and type bad as my value. Make sure it's active and then select Add New Index Value to save it. Now if we go back to our HealCode Prospect Widget settings page and click Preview, we will see the new drop-down menu that we've just added along with the two values of good and bad. This is just one example of how to use client indexes. You can see another example on the Join Moves website where they allow clients to select which offer they'd like and what their primary reason for coming is. We definitely suggest playing around with the system to find out what works best for you.